Hey, what's up, guys? Just going to do another hot sauce review. I had just done one a half an hour ago, and I'm completely neutral. No more spice in the mouth or anything, but I'm in the zone. I'm in the hot sauce zone. So we're going to be reviewing another one here. And what we're going to be looking at is the Ghost Pepper edition of the 357 Mad Dog. I reviewed this one in the past. This is the collector's edition, which was extremely hot, with 6 million Scoville unit extract in there. And this one is the Ghost Pepper edition with, of course, the Bujalokia. So the side here just has a quick little warning in their own kind of goofy, cheesy way of saying this is the hottest sauce, beware, that kind of thing. I'm not going to waste your time with reading it. It's a webcam, so I don't know how well this will even come out, but if you want to pause it and try to read it, that's fine. Just a goofy thing saying it's the world's hottest pepper, and you go to see your own ghost, and blah blah blah. By the way, the Buchalokia was the world's hottest pepper, is in the Guinness Book of World Records, but there are peppers that surpass it in heat now. So it's still really hot. It's not to say that it's nothing anymore. It is extremely hot. It's just it's not literally the world's hottest anymore. So anyway, the ingredients on this one is vinegar, chili extract, and they don't specify in this one how much or what the Scoville units of the extract is. On the collector's edition, it was 6 million, which it says on the bottle, but this one just says chili extract. So we'll see how much there's actually in there. Of course, evaporated cane juice for the sweetener, the ghost pepper or Bujalokia, fresh habanero peppers, garlic, onion, peri peppers, which I showed in a different hot sauce in another video. As I mentioned, that's the hottest pepper from Africa. Spices and xanthan gum as a thickener. And this one happened to come from Ashley Food Company. Produces the Mad Dog 357. So supposed to be hotter than the old one that I've had. So we'll see. I mean, this was really hot. So if it is hotter, then I'm in for a little treat. So I want to really shake it up, especially any sauces that has the extract in it. You want to really shake up because you're not going to be able to see in this one. This one's been sitting for a little while, and the extracts kind of rose up to the top, and it's nasty. I mean, you don't want a mouthful of extract. I've tried that before, and that's not only the most disgusting thing you can possibly do, taste-wise, but it's too much heat. Pure extracts are just too hot. They really are additive only, or should be anyway. All right, so we're shaking up here. Get the trusty hot sauce knife, Sparaco. And we're going to take this little safety seal off. Spedico Cricket. Love that knife. Sits on my desk. Does other things besides just open hot sauce bottles. But it just happened to be my official hot sauce opener. So, alright. Okay. First, we're going to give it a little whiff. Oh, we got the little seal on top. Throw that out. Okay, well, it's got that real peppery scent, and when I say peppery, I don't mean like chili peppers. I mean like peppercorn peppers. It's spicy bite to it. It's got a real rich, kind of deep note to it. And you do smell the extract, and I'm actually going to compare it to this other one here. Here's the original one. The new one. And they smell exactly the same. They smell identical to me. Which again, it's just that it's really hard to explain scents. I mean, explaining taste and flavor is one thing, which can be difficult too, but a scent it's really hard to kind of capture that verbally to you guys in a video. But just kind of, it smells like dry heat, if that makes any sense to you. You can tell that it's spicy by smelling it. Some hot sauces you can't. It just smells like a buffalo sauce or something like that. But this one, you can actually smell the spice. I mean, and you get just a little bit of a burn in your nose when you're actually smelling it. But all right, so I'm going to be a wimp and try with the toothpick first, just to see where I stand, and then I'll try it on a spoon if I think I can handle it. But we're going to find out in a minute, aren't we? I got a nice coating on the old toothpick here. Hopefully you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see that fine. It does have a really strong aroma though. You can't miss it. I mean, there's just a little bit on this toothpick, but its smell is real rich. So anyway, Mad Dog 357 Ghost Pepper Edition. Wow, it's really sweet. Right away, huge impact with the heat. I mean, it's that it's such a dry heat, and it's hard to explain that. But now it's starting to spread around the mouth. Wow, this one straight for the throat. Total throat attack. I mean, it missed. It's like, I mean, I obviously, as you saw, I wiped it on my tongue, but it feels like I just took this toothpick and threw it in my throat, and now it's shoved into my throat right now. It's exactly what it feels like. It's hot. The toothpick, like as much as I had on the toothpick, was as much as I would want to do normally for flavor. In other words, if I was putting this on food, which you can use super hot sauces with food, it's all about moderation. If you like the flavor of this, which so far I do like the flavor, but the heat is it's so intense that you can't just go dumping it on your food. You could take a toothpick like that, and let's say you have a burrito or something. I often use Mexican food as an example for what to put hot sauce on, because most Mexican food is good with hot sauce, but of course you can use hot sauce in anything, you know, all kinds of foods. But in this case, I would take the toothpick worth, which you just saw me do, and literally just kind of drag it through the food. You know, open the taco up or burrito, whatever you're, you know, eating, and just kind of rub it on the food a little bit. And just those small little traces, believe me, they'll pick up, and you'll be able to get the heat from it that you want, the desired heat level, and the flavor. And it's amazing how little or how far just a little bit of hot sauce goes. It's hot, and I'm dreading doing more than that, but I'm gonna have to do a drop on the spoon here just to try it. I'm just waiting to see, because I know that Boot Jalokia takes a little bit to kick in, and there is more of a gradual climb with it. But yeah, I mean, the heat, it's like it's literally exactly where I put it. In other words, it didn't really spread in my mouth. I mean, I feel it on just the very center of my tongue, right where I put the toothpick worth, and it just went straight for the throat. And it's like right away you get a lot of heat. It's almost instantaneous, and then once you get that heat, it builds just a little, and then it just stays. It stays with you, that constant heat, like you have a little coal in your mouth or something, and you can't get rid of it. So it's not bad though when it's in a very small amount of it. But let me give this another good shake before I pour it. Whew. This is not going to be fun. I mean, it's fun for me because I'm weird. I like some extremes, but there will be discomfort, I can promise you that. And all I have here is my water. I know you're supposed to have milk, blah blah blah. This is a review. I'm trying to go for all taste and all experience. I don't need to, you know, drink milk. It's going to change the flavor of everything. Wow. All right. I'm going to do a drop full if I can get it out. Okay. That's believe me, that's more than I want to do. But what the heck, right? And knowing that that's almost too much, it cracks me up, because these bottles, I mean, they're huge. You could sell Mad Dog 357 in a bottle this big, and people would still buy it because they would only use a little bit at a time, especially for novelty. I mean, I'll have this stuff for years and years. So there's my drop worth, and believe me, guys, it doesn't look like much. And if you're not at the hot sauce, you're thinking, what's wrong with this, guys? It's nothing. It's a little tiny drop. It's a lot. It is a lot. But for the sake of the review and for the sake of chili heads everywhere, here we go. A bigger portion of the Ghost Edition of the Mad Dog 357. Down the hatch. All right. Interesting. I'm going to try to talk through the heat here. Because, yeah, the heat is hot. Okay. It's very, very sweet. And the texture and consistency is almost a little gritty once you get like, you know, a decent amount in there, which I didn't like the texture that much. Just a dropful, like it felt a little gritty. And I don't know if that's the extract or not. I don't think so, but anyway, heat is crazy. It's insanely hot. This time, because I had more, it wasn't straight for the throat. I have a full mouth burn. Tip of the tongue, the lips, it's totally on fire right now. It is climbing down the throat though. It's like creeping down as when the spit builds up, because the saliva is really starting to build up right now. And I just keep my mouth open. I can drool into a pan, you know, drool into the garbage. But I'm trying to swallow it, not to be gross. But every time you swallow it, you feel like there's a fireball in your mouth, and it's just slowly working its way, you know, down towards the back of your throat and into your stomach. And it's hot. Now, with all hot sauces, blowing out hurts. Blowing air out of your mouth or exhaling actually hurts. To breathe in, you get just a little bit of, well, my eyes are starting to tear up. You get a little bit of like an instant relief, but it only lasts like a split second. It actually hurts to talk because of the air pushing out of my mouth. It's not like I'm gonna die hot, but it's pretty close. Wow. All right, well, heat level on this one, I'll give, compared to everything I've done, I got to give it a really, really strong 8. Not the hottest, but it's darn close. My tongue, the tip of my tongue is actually starting to get numb now from the heat. It's so hot and intense that it's starting to numb up a little bit. And the lips are just on fire. I can feel them a little swollen on the inside. The eyes started tearing up pretty good. Starting to sweat a little bit. Packs a nice punch. Really, really nice punch. It's just a combination of the peppers. Like I said, obviously Buchalokia, the habaneros, and peri. And interesting. I don't usually like extract sauces because they usually taste like crap. And I don't like the texture of this. But it's very rare that I would even put enough on food to taste the texture. Well, not taste, but feel the texture of it. So I don't think that's a big deal in this case. I will, however, use this as a food additive to my food. I will put it directly on certain food, but in very small amounts, like I was talking about earlier. But it is darn hot. I can tell you that honestly, I think it's the same heat level as the collector's edition, only it has a much, much better flavor. It's kind of smoky, and I think that's from the Buchalokia. They just have that inherently smoky, natural flavor to it. So as far as heat level goes, I think they're both about the same. Now this is not the original. Again, this is the collector's edition, which is, I think, it's 600,000 Scoville units. This one doesn't say anything about it. It's Scoville units on here. I'm sure there's websites you can find that out, but it's up there in heat. I think they're both the same, but I would definitely go with this one. Much, much better flavor. I found that this one had a very strong extract taste to it, which is metallic-y and minerally and just gross. So if you're looking for this stuff to actually use and put on food and not just give your friends and laugh at them, definitely go with the ghost pepper version. It's tasty. Pretty good. As far as a taste, I mean, it's not like, I think it tastes pretty good. But if to put a number on it, I mean, I know some people like the ratings. I do sometimes. I don't always do them, but like I said, strong 8 for heat. As far as flavor, I'll give it about a 5. 5 or you know what? I'll say a 6. It does have a pleasant flavor, but it's not like, oh my god, this is awesome. There's some hot sauce that I have, and I'm like, wow, I can drink this out of the bottle. It'll taste great. Not this one, but it would still taste good on food. So there it is, guys. Another super hot sauce review. This is kicking my butt. I don't have a counter on the webcam. I don't know how long the video is so far. A few minutes, I guess, maybe 6 or 7 minutes. But it's still, it's very strong. These sauces, they hit you right away. They build just for a little bit. I say within 1 minute, they're building. It's slowly getting hotter for like a solid minute. And then once you hit that minute, it's straight heat, and it just carries, you know. You're like, when's this going to cool off? When is it going to go away? And it doesn't. It lasts. So, still feeling the full burn right now. It's not getting any worse. But, it's burning. It's burning in the best way you can imagine. Also clearing me out a little bit. Like I said, I was sweating a little bit. That stopped right away. Just like I just started breaking a sweat, and then it went away completely. The eyes aren't tearing anymore. That was fine. It was just that initial, my body's like, oh, what's going on? But that's all over with now. Still drooling like crazy. Again, not to be rude, I'm swallowing the drool instead of spitting it out. But it's pretty strong stuff. So not for the faint of heart. Anyway, there's a review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. There are some other Mad Dog 357 versions, but I don't have any right now. So maybe I'll do them in the future, maybe not. I do not know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the review. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Take care.